I want to tell you about something fascinating that happens when a new pope is elected in the Catholic Church. It's called choosing a pontifical name, and it is a tradition that has been followed for centuries in the Catholic Church. Cover greetings to you, dear friends. I am Marcelinus Mario, and in today's video, we will explore the meaning and significance of a pontifical name. So, what exactly is a pontifical name? Well, when a pope is elected, he has the opportunity to select a new name for himself, a name that he will be known throughout his papacy or tenure. This name holds great significance and is considered his pontifical name, otherwise known as the Papa name. The term Pontifical is derived from the Latin word pontifex, which means bridge builder or high priest. In the Catholic Church, the word pontifical is used to describe something related to the Pope or the hierarchy of the Church. A pontifical name in this context refers to the name chosen by a newly elected Pope upon assuming the Papa office. That is the name a Pope chooses to be addressed with, which is different from his birth names. The tradition of popes taking pontifical names can be traced back to the year 533 AD, when Pope John II became the first pope to change his birth name, Mercurius, upon his election. He changed his name because Mercurius was the name of a pagan god. So as a pope, he chose the name to a more suitable name. So the act of choosing a pontifical name was initiated to signify the new beginning and to symbolize the Pope's role as the successor of St. Peter and the leader of the Catholic Church. It allows the Pope to establish his own distinct papacy while paying homage to previous popes or saints who have had a significant impact on the Church. The real name of the current Pope is George Mario Bergoglio, but when he became the Pope of the Catholic Church on the 13th of March 2013, he chose the name Francis as his pontifical name. Pope Francis chose his pontifical name as a tribute to St. Francis of Assisi, a beloved saint known for his humility, simplicity, and commitment to social justice and the poor. By selecting the name Francis, Pope Francis aimed to emphasize his desire for a church that is close to the poor, humble, and dedicated to the caring of the marginalized and the vulnerable members of society. Now, you might be wondering why a pope will want to choose a new name when he becomes the leader of the Roman Catholic Church. Well, the choice of a pontifical name by a newly elected pope can be influenced by various reasons and motivations. One common reason is to honor a previous pope or saint who had a profound influence on the church or who embodies certain qualities the newly elected pope wished to emulate. By selecting a pontifical name associated with a revered figure, the Pope establishes a connection with the Church's rich history and seeks inspirations from the choosing namesake. It's like a way of saying, I admire and respect what this person did for the Church, and I want to carry on their work. Another reason for choosing a pontifical name is to signal a particular focus or emphasis of the new papacy. For example, a pope may select a pontifical name that reflects his commitment to promoting peace, justice, or unity within the church. This name can serve as a guiding principle or a reminder of the Pope's intended mission and objectives during his papacy, that is, his tenure. It's like a guiding principle for his papacy. For example, a pope might choose a name that signifies peace, justice, or unity, highlighting that these are the important themes he wants to emphasize and work towards. Let me give you an example. The current Pope Francis chose his pontifical name Francis as a tribute to St. Francis of Assisi. St. Francis, like I said earlier, was known for his humility, simplicity, and love for the poor. So by adopting the name Francis, Pope Francis wanted to show his commitment to follow in St. Francis of Assisi's footsteps and caring for the marginalized, the poor, and vulnerable members of the society. In some instances, a pope may choose a pontifical name with cultural or geographic significance. This can be a way to honor his heritage or to foster a connection with a particular region or group of people. Such choices can serve as a symbol of solidarity and outreach to specific communities. Consequently, a pope may select a pontifical name based on his personal devotion to a particular saint or religious figure. This choice can reflect the Pope's deep spiritual connection with that individual and his desire to evoke their intercession and guidance throughout his papacy or tenure. It is important to note that the reasons for choosing a pontifical name may vary from pope to pope, and each pope has the freedom to select a name that holds personal significance and aligns with his vision for the church. So, in a nutshell, or by way of summary, we can say a pontifical name is a name chosen by a pope when he becomes the leader of the Catholic Church. It is a way for him to honor his predecessors, set a focus for his papacy, and connect with the church's rich history. It's a meaningful tradition that helps define the Pope's role and mission. I hope you found my explanation about the pontifical names and their significance interesting. If you are curious to learn more about Catholicism, its doctrines, and other fascinating aspects of the faith, I invite you to follow my Facebook page, Marcelinus Mario MSCJ, and Kali Doctrines and Teachings with Marcelinus Mario. On my page, I share elaborate explanations and teachings on various Kali doctrines, traditions, and the history of the church. You will find engaging content that dives deeper into the topics like the sacraments, lives of the saints, liturgical calendar, and so much more. Whether you are a student exploring your own faith or simply curious about Catholicism, my page aims to provide you with valuable insights and knowledge. It's a space where we can engage in discussions, ask questions, foster a deeper understanding of the Catholic faith together. So, if you are interested in expanding your knowledge and exploring the rich tapestry of Catholicism, I encourage you to hit that follow button on my Facebook page. Let's embark on this enlightening journey together. I look forward to connecting with you and sharing more in-depth explanations and teaching. With one regards, I am Marcelinus Mario. See you on my next video. For now, peace.